think I've deserved a nice sit down now. And there was one London lady, not all that long ago, who broke an age-old tradition in her family, and that was to always have a piece of Honiton lace somewhere about your wedding dress. Any guesses who that might have been? The Queen? No, a bit more modern than the Queen. A bit more modern than Di. Yes, it was Kate, it was her. Do you know what she had instead? She had French Chantilly lace. Ooh. Now, I won't be singing that. I know a lot about lace. I've done my research. I haven't tried it, no. But I've got a nice little piece at home, a little circular motif on the wall. Do go visit the museum, by the way, in Honiton. It's lovely. The Honiton lace shop, it's got Honiton lace engraved in big stone letters outside. It's now a Chinese takeaway. But at least it's still there to be seen. Now, something completely different. 3 years ago, I made an album of settings of poems by a relative of mine called Charles Causley. Anybody heard of him?
Yeah.
Hey! Brilliant. And Charles, he died in 2003, and 2013 was the 10th anniversary of his death, and there was a few events going on to commemorate that. And there's a trust in his hometown of Lanson in Cornwall, or Launceston, if you read Lanson if you're Cornish. It was those pesky Anglo-Saxons, it was their fault. They went around sticking the letter U in places where it ought not to be, and caused great confusion. And the Cornish are right, by the way, it comes from Clan Steffan, which there's another one over in Carmarthenshire, and it means Church of St. Stephen. Yeah, nice and simple. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Charles Causley, yeah. And in his hometown, there's a trust that was formed of a group of friends of his that got together who wanted to sort of keep his name going after he died, and they also wanted to preserve his house and save it and eventually maybe use it as a writer's retreat where they could have poets in residence. And now I'm very pleased to say that's exactly what happens, and they raised the money and saved it. And it's just a little 2-up, 2-down terrace cottage in Launceston, and it's on a street called Angel Hill. Does that sound lovely? But it's not. Because it's kind of like that. It's not very popular in the town because it's where they take people on their driving test to do hill style. Anyway, Charles was in the Navy during the Second World War, and he wrote a lot of poems from that time. He later said that he hated every minute of it, but I think it was the sort of catalyst that set him on the road to becoming a poet. And so I set 12 of his poems to music, and I was very lucky that the Causley Trust allowed me to take over his house for 5 days and use it as a recording studio, and we recorded the album in his house, and we even used his own piano, which is lovely. Wow. It hadn't been played for about 10 years since he died at least, and it hadn't been tuned quite a bit longer. But there were some kind reviews of it, and one review said it had a lovely village hall quality to it. That's a good thing, isn't it? But I'm afraid my electric piano is perfectly in tune, so you're going to have to use your imagination. This is Angel Hill.
A sailor came walking down Angel Hill. He knocked on my door with a right good will. With a right good will, he knocked on my door, and he said, "My dear friend, we have met before." "No, never," said I. He searched my eye with a sea blue stare, and laughed out loud on the cold Cornish air. On the Cornish air he laughed aloud, and he said, "My dear friend, you have grown too proud." "No, never," said I. sailor said. We took up the bread, we tasted the brine, and I bound your wounds as you bound mine. No, never said I, by day and night on the diving sea, we whistled to sun and moon, said he. Together we whistled to moon and sun, vowed that our stars they should be as one. No, never said I. No, never said I. And now he said that the war is past. I come to your home and hearth at last. I come to your home and hearth to share whatever good fortune awaits me there. No, never said I, for I have no wife nor son, he said, nor pillow on which for to lay my head. Pillow have I, no wife nor son, so you shall give to me my own. No, never said I. As I had flashed like a lightning dart, still as a stone then stood my heart. My heart like a granite stone was still. You said, my dear friend, but I think you will. No, never said I. Well, the sailor smiled and turned in his track, shifted the bundle all up on his back, and I heard him sing as he strolled away. You'll send and you'll fetch for me one fine